It's news to me.
It's obviously a professional setup. And if there's a professional behind it, he's got to be in your files.
Yeah, could be.
So, can you help me with it?
McCall, I'm not handling that area. I mean, I still have the position, but...
What are you saying? It's absolutely your area.
Not at the moment.
Well, whose area is it?
I think that if you love somebody, I'm not talking about if you feel fond of them or if you're warm towards them or if you just like them. I mean, if you really love them, then you have to be prepared, absolutely, to let that person go forever. You know?
How do you deal with that kind of pain?
Jason?
Pain is a message that if you don't send, I think you don't feel. You know, anyway, Margot, I don't think you really want a relationship without pain. Huh?
McCall here would like a little
Listen,
information.
please do me a favor. Could you just cut the preamble? If you've got a point, find it. Otherwise, this young lady and I are rather occupied.
Control. What the hell's going on here?
You know, that's a very good question. That's something that I'd like to know myself. I mean, we're having an interesting, if not important, conversation, and you two yutzes just stumbled in here. You know what I'd like to know? I'd like to know why you're bringing him in here. In fact, I'd like to know why you're talking to him at all.
Because this particular yutz wants information.
411. What were we talking about?
Pain.
Oh, yeah. You know, the Marines have an expression. No strain, no pain, no gain.
Hey, just a minute. Control. Control. Would you like to explain that to me?
The man is an empty chair. I'll be gone before you turn around.
That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, Jason's already just running with a bit in his mouth.
I'm not worried about Jason. I'm worried about you.
I'm just doing what I have to do. Let's leave it at that, all right?
Fine. I'll leave it. This other thing, do you think you can shake the trees for me on that?
Yeah, I'll do what I can. If Vincenzo doesn't get a reservation for Friday night, I want to take the man out to dinner. I asked him for a table and back. When he gets in from Europe, we'll finish that Washington, D.C. deal, and I don't want every agent in the office to know what time he's getting in, all right, please, this time?
Get out.
Go ahead, we'll finish this later, Brian.
Come on. You aware that some of our contract people that we have on retainer, on our payroll, are working for a man classified as Code 2? Are you aware of that?
Yes, I'm aware of that. Why did you bring that into me?
Because I'm trying to determine who in this organization would even sanction something like that.
It's not a matter of sanctions. All these guys moonlight, you know that.
Excuse me, no, I do not know that. And had I known it, I would have put a stop to it. And now that I do know it, it is over. What I want you to do is to tell your friend to stop.
If you want to tell him something, you tell him yourself. I'm not an errand boy.
Oh. Excuse me, sorry. That brings me to something I do want to talk about, though. Your attitude. No, forget it. I want to talk about your attitude. It doesn't interest me. What I want to talk about is the fact that this organization requires procedures to run through this office and me. Which means if you want to buy somebody's services, you want to take somebody out to dinner, it has to run and be cleared through me. Do you have any problem with that? Good. So that means if you want to take that man to dinner, well, that's okay by me. But not Vincenzo's.
You bug my office.
Besides, that man is more of a lunch than a dinner.
You bugged my office.
What's the matter?
We hit a little snag, McCall.
What snag?
The kind that definitely says, I can't help you any longer.
Really?
Really?
Hello.
Hello, Robert. But I thought we had an agreement.
Remind me.
All right, you were going to stay away.
Oh, but I do. I mean, I usually do. Just occasionally our paths cross, like today.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about a man called John Parker.
I can't place the name.
No. A friend of mine is being bothered by John Parker. However, the police do not bother John Parker, which leads me to suspect that he is being protected. Now, there's only one group of people who could exert such influence over the police, and that is yours. I then find out John Parker's social security number. So I run it by, and lo and behold, it turns out the number was assigned to a man who's been dead for 12 years. So I give it over to Karen. She puts it through the machine, and up comes a flag on the file. Then you come in through the door looking all hot and bothered, and I start to think, hello, hello, there are some interesting questions here.
I can't give you any answer.
You've already given me one. Now give me another. Who the hell is John Parker?
You know, I can't tell you that.
Thank you, Karen. Give me the information.
Robert, you know I can't do that. Besides, I haven't got time. I've got to deal with Rashad.
I didn't know Rashad was in New York.
Along with half his African delegation. Now, Jason is not exactly a field operative anyway. I don't trust this to anybody else.
Just keep Parker, whoever he is, off the girl. Because you see, if she is hurt in any way, there is nothing that will stop me from going after him. Not even you, old friend.
Take it easy. You're overreacting, Robert.
Overreacting? A friend of mine is being attacked by a man under your protection and I'm overreacting? Look, it's time you let it go before there is such a mess that you can't clean it up. The man attempted to kill the girl. He's already killed her friend. Did you sanction that?
Of course I didn't sanction it.
Then give him up. I mean, who the hell is he anyway?
Show him.
Yeah, I know him by reputation. Thought he always worked overseas.
That's where he was when we caught up with him, yeah.
Oh, I see. So you put him under the witness program, gave him a new identity, eh?
That's right.
Now, what could an assassin like that possibly have that you want so very badly?
Montan.
Oh, no, now you're being ridiculous. Montan's dead.
No, that's what Montan's people want you to think. Actually, he is still the single largest supplier of narcotics in Europe.
Look, nobody in your whole damned organization has ever seen Montan.
That's where Schoen or Parker comes in. He's done a couple of jobs for Montan. He can finger him for us.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's what it's all about. The lesser of two evils, is it? You let one madman run loose around the streets while you hope that the other one will turn up, if he does.
Oh, he'll show up. The man that your girl saw beaten up, he's a buyer for Montan. Parker's confirmed it.
The man who the girl saw coming out of Parker's apartment, the one with the duffel bag, is he one of yours?
Him? I do not know, Robert.
Control. Parker is playing both sides.
You don't know that.
Oh, come on, Control. You are clutching at straws. One more innocent person dies, you'd never forgive yourself.
You don't know that Parker was responsible for that girl. You do not know it.
And you don't know that he isn't. All right. Are you going to roll it up?
All right, I'll roll it up. But not right now. I have to escort Rashad to the embassy this afternoon.
Tomorrow. You bring Parker in tomorrow.
All right, I will bring him in tomorrow.
Believe that when I see it. I suppose Parker was most specific as to where he wanted to be relocated.
Parker will always go with the highest bidder. He's been in place the whole time. Maybe I'm getting too old to spot it, Robert.
Well, if you're getting too old, where does that leave me?
I owe you a drink.
Fine.
Didn't answer my question.
You didn't want an answer to that question.